The Russian opposition leader can walk again. Alexei Navalny posting this photo on Instagram saying he is recovering verbal and physical abilities. He's been hospitalized, as you know, in Germany for about a month after a suspected poisoning. Let's bring in Gary Kasparov. He's a political activist and founder and chairman for Renew Democracy Initiative. So Gary, Navalny, it's my understanding, according to reports, that he is planning to return to Russia, basically kind of pick up where he left off eventually. Would that be the right move? And how would Putin respond to Navalny's defiance?
I'm a bit surprised that you called it suspected poisoning. German labs confirmed it was Novichok, a Russian chemical weapon. French labs confirmed it. Swedish lab confirmed it. It's no longer suspected. We can still speculate whether Putin gave a direct order or just nodded to some of his cronies who suggested this attempted murder. But there's no doubt. Only the Russian state could manipulate such an operation using this chemical weapon and having the infrastructure to organize it properly. And the great news, Navalny is out of coma and talking and even walking. But at this point, we should just recognize that for the free world, continuing to do business as usual with Putin's murderous regime should be dead upon arrival. I applaud Navalny's statement that he would like to come back to Russia, but it's a personal choice. It's a very risky move because there is no guarantee that Putin or his cronies would not try to finish Navalny off, because so far the free world failed to make a strong response, and that gave Putin a license to kill, and he's clearly is not afraid to use it.
And you're right, it was not a suspected poisoning. He was poisoned, and I should have caught that in the script, so my apologies for that. Listen, clearly Putin sees Navalny as a formidable threat. So does this attempted assassination prove this year? And what do the Russian people make of all of this?
Look, the date you mentioned, 2036, is just another date in Putin's calendar. It has nothing to do with his real time in the office, because dictators could pretend that they would stay forever, but everything looks good on Sunday, and then Monday morning things change. And Putin understands that the real threat doesn't come from the elections that he turned into a charade. It's all fake.
Then what's
but
the threat?
From the street.
So that's my point. What power
exactly.
What power do the people of Russia have, though? Do you think really?
It's too early to say, but if you look at the Russian Far East, the Putin's regime couldn't subdue people of Khabarovsk. They're still protesting against the arrest of their governor, who was taken to Moscow on some very shady charges. But most important, Belarus. It's the Russian western neighbor. And people in Belarus turned down their dictator at another fake elections, but almost 80% of them voted him down. And now, every weekend, hundreds of thousands of people in Belarus are on the streets. And it's quite close to Moscow. And Putin recognizes that anyone who has an ability to rally people on the streets of Russia, and Navalny has 4 million followers on Twitter, Instagram, and his social media. That could be very dangerous. There's some other minor cases. The couple of Russian nationalists that have been killed recently, probably for the same reason.
Yeah. Gary, listen, I have to go, but I see your point about having the neighbors next door there in Belarus saying, listen, we're sick of it. So perhaps that'll galvanize the people of Russia. Not sure we'll get you back because I know you have a personal story to share about Mr. Putin as well. We'll talk to you about that another time. Gary Kasparov, thank you very much. Appreciate your time.